everybody come on while I work on getting YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook going. Ended up on three different devices. Am using one microphone. So if we've got anybody, if anybody can't hear me, please let me know. I'm trying to make sure everyone can hear me, and I think can see comments on YouTube and Twitter. Possibly, possibly, I can see you Facebook, but not sure. I Okay, yay! I see a few people coming in on YouTube. That's where that is, and a few people coming in on Twitter. Thank you all. Somebody on Facebook. Okay, so I guess I can see everybody for the most part as they come in, and I should be able to see anybody else. Hello, everybody on Twitter. I think I wanted to welcome all of you all. Can you all hear me? I'm not sure how, if I can get some kind of a signal that you guys can hear me. Carrie, if you can hear me, are you able to request to speak or something and I can, there you go. Thank you, Maria. That's what I was wondering. Got it. Thank you. There you go, Maria. I think I got you on. If you able to hear me?
Yep, I can.
Awesome. Thank you. Good deal. So I've got people I can actually see, which is really good. I can see the comments and who's on three different platforms all at once. It's kind of what I was hoping for. Wasn't sure how to do it because I've never done it before. So, okay. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get in. It's like kind of each place is getting a very slow trickling of people. I do have this set up to record, so it's not a big deal if aren't able to see it all the way through or have to jump off. And I also don't plan on being here for more than about 30 minutes. That's kind of the plan is I will speak for maybe 10 or 15 and then I'll open up the field for some questions. Y'all can ask anything you want. I'll do my best to answer and then I'll hop off and we'll just go back to continuing to go where we're going, keep going what we're doing. Uh, Let's wait maybe 2 more minutes and then I'll just get going. First thing I'm going to do actually is, especially to the ones of you that have already shown up, I want to say thank you for all your support. So many of you have been extremely by my side from day one. So I just want to let you all know this is something I couldn't do without you all and a few others that I suspect will pop on pretty soon. So I just wanted to say that up front. You guys are the greatest. This community has absolutely got some of the most brilliant and incredible people with the biggest hearts. So I'm so thrilled to be a part of that. That's the first thing I want to say. Get the sappy sweet stuff out of the way first. Let's do that. So, good deal. Yay, John can see in here on YouTube. So all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just jump into the update. Anybody that wants to is, able to go back and start from the beginning to catch up if they come in late. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Basically, I wanted to say I went to DC 2 weeks week ago. I think I got back Saturday night pretty late. Last Saturday night pretty late. So and I left the Saturday before. So I was gone for a week. Um, it actually happened at the invite of a congressman who takes issue with what's happening to the veterans right now. And once he learned some specifics about what was happening and why it was happening, he was ready to hear solutions and wanted to know what he could do to help. That was late July, fired off some solutions to him in August, then got a response back basically saying We can work on this. We can do this. So we've so I ended up getting up to DC. That was kind of that last minute trip because he wanted me to meet, the different staffers and everybody involved in the process. Because it's not just getting one congressman to agree. There's so much more to it. So essentially, got up there, met with them, um, kind of went back and forth, sharing the information. They do feel like they can help to make sure veterans have a little more protection. That's what that's going to boil down to. I do want to say this is everything that is happening right now are small steps that are going to build up to being something a lot bigger. But we could not get to as somebody just said, the No Pain Act has to go. We can't just wave a wand and make that happen. But these are the steps we have to take to get to that point where we can make those large changes. So it's 100% going the right direction. I'm really excited to get to even share that with you all, that we're finally going to go forward in some kind of federal realm to make a little progress. So basically this congressman's going to work with us, create some protections for the veterans. Then something really cool while I was there, another senator this time called back, his staffer called back and said, "Hey, something you brought to our office a few months ago on the PDMP. We have an idea. We actually think we can incorporate that into a bill we're about to file. And we think we can ask for some transparency in the PDMP." I was like, "Wow, that's great." And she said, "Hey, do you think you can set up a meeting sometime in the next few weeks? Anytime." I said, "Actually, I'm in DC right now." She said, "All right, stop by my office tomorrow. We'll get going on this." So what started as just going in to work with the Veterans Administration Committee and one congressman has actually leapfrogged into something we had all been working on a long time, the BDMP. We're asking for transparency. It don't know exactly what the language, what bill, we don't have any exact idea of where it's going to go, but we finally have the support and the senator that says this is what we're going to do. We want to see transparency, so we're going to start putting, pen to paper and making it work. And he believes he's got the vehicle to do it. So I think that's a really good step on that part. One more really cool thing happened. The day after that, had another colleague meet me up in DC, and we decided at the very end to jump in and just go say hi to her congressman. Somebody after the redistricting, hers had been a different congressman she hadn't met yet. We happened to walk into his office and he was standing in there, which is rare in itself. And turns out he and or a family member of his is personally impacted by our issue. He wants to know what he can do to help. So now what started out as one small thing leapfrogged into two and then turned into something huge. So for the third part of that, this other congressman that right at the end wants to know what he can do to help, that is something for the whole community. Like the PDMPs for the whole community. The only part that was just vets is the one thing with that committee, just to protect them when they go into community care. So that is basically, I wish I had better specific information. It's really kind of premature to give any of that, but I really wanted to share with you that it seems like once the first one started, it started leapfrogging, rolling. It's finally moving in the right direction. That's going to mean here fairly soon, number one, I'm going to have to go back to DC in 2 weeks, which I'm thrilled. And after that, we're going to have lots of times we're going to need emails, you know, calls to your congressman. The biggest thing I can ask of you all right now to help is start texting me inside Messenger or Twitter DM, however you normally get to me. Email me, go to the website, whatever works for you. Do that so that you can send me any stories of harm, specifically on the PDMP and vets, any veterans out there. Help me get stories of the horror stories of them trying to go into community care and essentially being punished or punished for taking you're having the audacity to get treatment outside of the VA in the community and get pain management, effective pain management. So that's where these right here are going. And so I just wanted to share that part. When I say please send stories of harm, I wish it was as easy as we all know we've been harmed, because we have, but it really has to be something so specific. The PDMP caused the pharmacy to deny the prescription, and because of that prescription being denied, a seizure and or a stroke happened that led to a fall, that led to hitting someone's head and possibly killing them, leaving 4 children stranded on this earth without their mother or father. We have to have that specific, that drastic of harm. Otherwise, we really don't have the cut and dry case to be able to beat those who will definitely come at us, trying to stop any bill that comes through. Any bill that does come through, you can guarantee you'll probably have litigation. We're going to need the stories. The best thing y'all can do is start sending them. Anything you can. Specific harms. First thing I want to do is look real quick. Carrie, I think you've requested. I want to let you pop in for a second and hear what. There you go. I think I've got you where you can see where you're on. Nope. How do I unmute your I don't know how to unmute you, Carrie. There, no.
Hey,
There you are. Yay, thank you.
I didn't have anything specific to say or any questions. I just put that in there just in case.
Okay.
So carry on. Maybe somebody else has a comment or question.
Okay, I wanted to go through. There's a couple, so let's see. Thank you. I just wanted to check with you first. Does anybody else have any questions now that I'm learning how to do it? If y'all have any questions or thoughts that you want to share, otherwise, we'll pretty much wrap this up. Did I get some sleep? A little bit. I had a rough night last night, but that's okay, because I think we all know how those go. They come back and forth. Good days and bad days. But I will be going back. It looks like the next trip will be the middle of October. First, I don't know. I think it was the 9th or 10th. The 10th of October is when I'll need to leave. 9th or 10th. Be gone that entire week. So I want to say, first off, I appreciate everyone who's donated, because I can't make multiple trips a month to DC. And as much as I wish I could, I've reshared the GoFundMe and put out an update and asking for help to get back. There'll be this trip and possibly one more. And all I know to do is keep pushing, keep going. So, influencing. Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to read all of that to see if there's anything anybody else has a question. News. Okay, let me see what this was. You guys can tell, I'm sure I have 3 different devices going on. How weird it is. Yeah, we rarely do get good news. That was the biggest reason I wanted to do this. I don't have any specific information, but you're right. They're so rare any of us get to say, hey, guess what? We've got good news. Usually it's, well, life sucks still. or that didn't work. So hopefully we get a chance to do this, and I plan to come back after the next trip, update everybody again. So if you all want to start sending stories, thinking of questions you want to ask or what you would want to say, go ahead and start sending them, getting your thoughts and questions ready so that next time when I get on here, if you all want to jump in and have any more questions and stuff to go, we'll have time for everybody. So I appreciate everybody clicking in and watching with us. Um, hope we have a lot more good news. So to keep going. I'm so sorry, Carrie. I've been in that spot the last few weeks myself. So I really hope everything goes really, really, really good. Do you need people to come to DC? To be honest, probably. Um, I don't know about this next trip, but I do think very over the next 3-4 months, there might be multiple times, if not in physical bodies, it'll be by Zoom. I know we'll be asking first for stories, second for you all to make calls and emails to your congressman and or um, whoever's needed at the time, and I'll keep y'all updated. I'll post here on Facebook, the website, Twitter, YouTube, anywhere I can. I'll keep y'all updated, and then y'all can keep sending in the stories and keep your eyes open for when we have a call to action. And I'll just keep y'all up to date. Anything else? Sounds like a good thing. All right, y'all. You have a really good night, and I really hope that you all everybody has some good luck in the next few weeks, and everybody has the opportunity to get ready to hopefully receive more good news and start another push, because I know we're very weary of these pushes. Oh my gosh, I am too. But it's worth it. So I think we can push hard enough this time and not let anything happen. Because I know another time we've had others ready to go and then COVID got in the way. This time it could be an election and a government shutdown. So we're going to hope and pray it works the way it's supposed to, and we're all going to push as best we can. So you all have a wonderful, Wednesday. So you all have a wonderful week, and I will keep you up to date as best I can. Thank you all for coming.